Michelle here from the Athlete Center. I'm going to go over a half kneeling bottoms up press with you today. I'll be using a kettlebell, but you can also use a dumbbell placed vertically or a bottle with the bottom end up. The idea here is to create an element of instability so that your shoulder and of course your core needs to work to create that stability. And it's wonderful feedback to see in the areas that you might need to work on. So we'll start in a half kneeling position. I find that this is a good position because we are inherently a little less stable in a split stance, but also it prevents any or more compensatory movement and when pressing, more so than a standing up position. So what we'll do is we'll first talk about position. You're going to hold the bell or the weight in a racked position. Now this is an optimal position for your shoulder complex because it creates the most space and the ability to fluidly go through a full press, allowing all the muscles around the shoulder complex to work synergistically together. This is more so, of course, than coming out into this position or, of course, closer in towards the body. Now, how we know we're in a good position is that our shoulder blades are just gently resting against our rib cage, slightly off center. And if we were to lift our arms up in that position, we would about 30 degrees off horizontal. And then to bring that in towards that rack position, there you go. It's called scaption. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the kettlebell or your other implement and you're going to give it a really good squeeze. You're going to overgrip it. What this does is it tells our rotator cuff muscles, which actually have a large role in stabilizing the shoulder through movement, to turn on. So we're going to have a little bit of an overgrip. And again, the top end of the implement is facing up so that there is some instability. Nice long neck, nice stable base, and you're going to go through the full press up and down. What we want is we want a nice smooth pathway straight up and straight down without too much compensatory movement with our trunk. Now, of course, the implement is going to give you some really nice feedback as to the stability that you are creating. So if you have a little bit of, if you have a little range of motion where you don't have as much control, it's going to wiggle and jiggle and give you some really nice feedback so that you can create that stability going through that range. Okay, and if you are to switch your legs as well to create some space there, create a nice stable base, bring that bell or weight up into that nice rack position, long neck, and then nice easy press up and control back down. Again, in a straight line, up and down. Okay, there you go, the half kneeling bottoms up press.